I am a man that loves the Gospels. I love reading them, and I read them over and over again. For the last about 15, 16 years of my life, this has just been a part of my life, just reading the Gospels, as well as other scriptures also. So, what I have discovered in my readings of the Gospels, that most of the wonderful teachings that we have from the Lord come from somewhere along the line a question was asked, or a statement was made, or maybe some event had taken place, and then Jesus just begins to bridge off that and just teach. And sometimes it'll go through a chapter, and as a matter of fact, the verse I'm about to read to you was after about 35 verses of the Scripture, when he comes to this place. Now, this is Luke chapter 10, verse 23. Now note this. And he turned to his disciples privately. So this is a statement that he's about to make to his disciples. And here we go. Blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see. So basically, he's saying, blessed are the eyes which see. And, well, again, as I take this and make application to it, this reminds me of the teachings that I have taught on this radio broadcast going back several years, taken from the Gospel of John chapter 3, where Nicodemus came to Jesus by night and said, Master, tell me about the miracles. How do you do the miracles? And then Jesus said, if you, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit here, basically to say, if you want to know about miracles, then you have to be born again. And as I interpret this, it's just simply saying that you have to have had an experience in your life to where now you see things through different eyes, spiritual eyes. And you become aware of things that you were not aware of before. You start seeing the activity of God, and you realize that you're living in a spiritual world, and there are spiritual things happening all around you, the hand of God. It truly is an eye-opening experience. But it's kind of like what Jesus said to Simon, son of Jonas. You remember this in the book of Matthew chapter 16, where he says, Simon, son of Jonas, flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father which is in heaven. When Peter said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Basically to say, you didn't get this through your carnal person. This came from a spiritual move of God. And so, to have that ability, to have spiritual eyes that can see and comprehend spiritual things, that's a blessing from God. It's Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.